Yeah, so I'm Mr. Ball and I am head of PE. So this is the PE department. You can see our lovely decorations to inspire you with athletes from past and present. This is the PE department. We've got amazing facilities. This is currently you're in the changing area. We've got an enormous sports hall, which you'll probably see some photos of on the website. Fantastic stuff for basketball, badminton, indoor cricket nets, everything you could want really from an indoor facility. We've got outdoor, we've got the AstroTurf, which is only 1 year old, amazing sort of 3G quality, great for football, rugby, all sorts of things that we can train on there, and also football matches and all kinds of summer sports we can play on there as well. So amazing facility in that regard. We've also got access to the Abbey Rangers playing fields as well for other outdoor sports. Also got dance facilities, sort of dance studio, and we've got all manner of kind of equipment that you can use. But anyway, you'll probably see that when you arrive at the school. So in the PE department, if we think about sort of what our vision and mission is, kind of link it into the school vision, which is kind of knowledge, determination and love. And if we put those three together in PE, they work really well. And that's if we sort of look at it in its simplest form, if we follow that, it will help you to develop those things. So obviously knowledge, we're going to teach you the skills, teach you to understand these different sports, how they work, how they're played, and we're going to help you to get better at those. You've got determination, obviously you've got that personal side of sports where you can really develop your kind of growth, your kind of grit and determination. It says it in the word itself really, doesn't it? And yeah, really that like social aspect of the sport as well. And that's also tied into the love factor, where it's obviously sportsmanship, being able to respect your opponents and work together with your teammates. You know, we obviously really feel that that's a massive part of sport. So all together, when you link those three, we think that's going to give you a really good kind of rounded education in PE. So, obviously, I am a huge fan of sports, a huge fan of PE. The reason I love it is really because of those three reasons. Obviously, because I love to move, I love to experience those, like the physical side of things, to learn new skills and develop and kind of perform to a maximum level. So obviously, I really enjoy that. And obviously I really enjoy sort of helping other people to appreciate that, sort of learn how to use their bodies and learn all the amazing things that the human body can do. Obviously linking into the other things I've already mentioned, like I love helping kids to develop that determination so that they can, you know, learn to sort of bring that out of themselves in sports, and then also hopefully go on to use that in other areas of life. And then obviously the love side of it, as we mentioned, I love helping kids develop that as well, being able to work hard, perform to their best, but also do so in a respectful way, and be able to shake hands with their opponent at the end of the day. So that's really sort of why I love PE. And I think like the reasons I love it is probably going to be get passed down onto why students are going to love PE. I mean, obviously PE is quite different from a lot of subjects around the school. You get to come and let off steam, you get to come and do things maybe that are a little bit different. You get to experience loads of kind of new sports that maybe you've never played before, probably get way more opportunities than you did in primary school. So I really think you guys are going to love the facilities, you're going to love the chance to take part in those sports, meet new friends. And you know, whatever kind of level you're at, we don't want you to worry. So if you're a total beginner, it's totally fine. If you'd already classify yourself as kind of a higher level sportsman or woman, then we can do something for you there as well. So that's really our aim, is to help you develop kind of whatever stage you're at. Okay, so if we give you a bit of an idea on what your journey through school would look like, in Key Stage 3, you'll be having sort of just practical PE lessons, and that'll be all your traditional sports such as football, cricket, rugby, athletics, fitness, basketball, badminton, dance, gymnastics, and that's just to name a few. So there's a massive variety, and you get to try all those out in Key Stage 3, and obviously as you go through the years, those will build in complexity and difficulty, and hopefully will, as I said before, it will help you to develop kind of whatever level you're at. We'll aim to push you up in that performance level, okay? As you get into Key Stage 4, you've got some choices where you can choose to do core PE. Well, everyone will do core PE, and that's basically you're very similar to Key Stage 3, where you keep doing PE, keep developing those skills, and that'll be all practical. And then currently, the current year, people going into Year 10 will be doing BTEC Sport, which is based around some exams, some exam units and some coursework units. And that'll be running for 2 years, and that's the equivalent to a GCSE. In the future, obviously, kind of depending on what cohort we get with each year, we'll make a decision as to whether they will do BTEC Sport or GCSE PE. And GCSE PE is a combination of practical and kind of theory, and together those will make up your overall grade. Obviously, as you get closer to that, you can have a more full description, but it's probably best not to tell you all about that now. Think about careers. I mean, there's many careers linked to sport. Obviously, you've got being an athlete. So as you can see, these people here, these athletes pictured, will get paid to play sport, and that's at a professional level. Obviously, you've got people like me, so you've got a PE teacher. But within the sports industry, there's all kinds of roles. Obviously, you've got coaches, you've got people who help with the running of clubs, you've got officials, you've got kind of sports scientists, so people who look at maybe the nutrition of athletes, others who, such as athletic trainers or personal trainers, who will look at the development of the athletes' bodies and how to get maximum performance out of them. You've got photographers, you've got people who create kind of a career on social media through sport, and all kinds of things like that. So really exciting sort of side of life that you could get involved with. What will you do in PE? So it's pretty sort of self-explanatory. I'm sure you can imagine. Come along, get changed. Obviously, during this COVID time, kids will be coming in already changed. Usually you'll have 2 lessons a week for an hour, where we'll go through the different modules of PE, and then after that you will obviously have opportunities at lunchtimes and after school. We call that extracurricular, okay? And extracurricular is a real amazing chance to do all manner of sports for free, mostly for free. Which obviously you don't get in the rest of life. When you're an adult, you realise you've got to pay for these things. So it's an amazing chance at secondary school to really develop. If you find there's a sport, either if you want to try them or you want to really raise that performance, spending time in extracurricular is a really good thing for that. So we've got all sorts of clubs. We've got table tennis club, badminton club, basketball, football, rugby, netball, to name but a few. And obviously you've got the chance to just participate, or you can actually go forward to represent the school at that team level against a lot of the other best schools in the area. And we're in a really sort of strong area for competition, so that's a really enjoyable part of the school. School life, travelling to other schools on the minibus, they come to us, lots of fixtures, leagues, things like that, and that's really enjoyable for you to get involved with. And then finally, expectations of students. No real surprise really, but we obviously expect students to sort of behave in line with the school's general expectations. That is as simple as sort of turn up, do your best, show respect to other people, and you'll go far. So we look forward to seeing you in PE, and choose us. All right, see you.